Just a
Okay, I'm going
reminder,
to share my screen, if
yes,
that's okay.
just a reminder that we are going to record the pitches, okay?
Sure.
So, good luck, good pitch.
Yay. Can I begin?
Yes, it's up.
Okay. So we got the amazing project from Isvalane, which is a platform that already exists. We're mainly focused on the Kalungu people that live in Brazil, and they're facing several issues from environmental justice to climate change, and now currently also with the virus. And the Kalungu people is just an example of a community, but we actually want to focus on all the communities that are in danger all around the world. So this is just a beginning case. And the first thing we thought about to help these people was tourism. So what we did, we went investigating online what is actually already happening. Is there also some sort of tourism to these people and to other communities? And to our surprise, there is a lot of tourism, or there are a lot of small organizations and small companies that are trying to offer some sort of activity to tourists. It's only that they're all separated, they're not connected to each other, and they only have a really limited amount of funding. They often only have a small Facebook page or a small website, but they're not able to reach any tourists. They only have a local impact. And that is actually where our idea came in. And it is to create a platform to link all those local entrepreneurs and organizations in the platform, and that tourists can open the application and they can directly access them. And then one thing is really important, that we're not only linking them, but we're also trying to make education really clear, to educate people about the impacts of climate change and about environmental justice. And in the beginning, we want to make the app free for everyone so that our base of users could grow. And in the future, we want to have a paid version, which we already have several options for. So, okay, that sounds nice, but how would it actually work? So let's suppose that you have the application on your phone and you want to visit a community, you want to make an impact on a local community. So this would be the first view that you have in your application. You see names and pictures of different communities that you want to visit. So let's suppose that now you're clicking on Kalungas. So you see like the red text box around it, right? So now we clicked on it and you see backgrounds and personal stories of these people. You see the kinds of issues that they face. You see how we can help them. And also what kind of activities that they're actually organizing, so you can interact with them. So let's suppose that we're clicking on that, on how we can participate. So here we see that you can visit the waterfalls with them. You can try traditional food. They have events related to music. So let's suppose that I'm interested in visiting the waterfalls. So I'm clicking on that. And now I see all the local entrepreneurs which were unknown for the tourists in the past. The tourists and the local entrepreneurs had no connection to each other. They didn't know about each other's existence. But now they are here in the platform and the tourists have access to them. So let's suppose I'm now clicking on the first one. The first one will offer to me to take to the waterfall. And here I am at his Facebook page. Now we have a direct link between them. And now this is basically the entire project. So we focus on ecotourism, on education, information, and about climate justice. And that is everything that this platform is trying to do and that we stand for together as a team. Thank you so much for your attention.
Perfect. Thank you so much. So now we're gonna have team 2.
No, judges.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. Questions from judges, please.
You want me to go back to the presentation, perhaps to some slides or anything like that?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Can I start? I'll
Yes,
start.
Lucas.
Wait, let me see if I can go back, or I'll just...
Yeah, I can see it now.
So congratulations, Wilco. It's a great project. Don't know if you if you ever heard of AOCA. It was one of the pioneering organizations in sustainable tourism in Brazil, founded by the same founders of Climate Ventures, the organization I work for. So it would be nice if you could talk to each other soon. What I would like to hear from you is that what problems do you say are being solved? And you passed too fast the slide with the revenue model, I think. I would like to know what revenue model are you imagining in the phase 2 of the project, the paid phase of the project. And also, I'm sorry, how to ensure that consumers choose the green package? Do you think the lower carbon footprint argument is enough for customers to choose your platform? Sorry, too many questions.
Yes, please, one question at a time. That makes it a little bit more easy. Your first question
do you
was...
want me to repeat? What problems do you say are being solved?
Okay, so right now the local communities, they are in need of funding. They need money, and tourism is a viable option for that. There's only the issue right now is that they are not connected. They have no way to connect with tourists. So let's say I'm Dutch, I'm from the Netherlands, right? And I want to visit a local community in Brazil. I want to make an impact and I want to visit them and I want to leave something behind there. But I have no option to get in touch with that organization. They have a local Facebook page, but it's not enough to put me in contact with them. Because, for example, the Facebook page is in Portuguese. I'm Dutch. So you need to, for example, you need to speak Portuguese to be able to even find that Facebook page. So now we have a direct link between them, and now I could make the positive impact that I intended to make in the beginning. So now that we have this direct connection, and if everything goes well, then the local communities will receive the funding, and then they will have more opportunities to defend themselves against the adverse effects of climate change, environmental racism, and also with the virus, because we have way more opportunities to protect ourselves against the virus. They are having a way more difficult time with that.
Perfect, thank you. My second question is answered in the slide about the revenue model, so thank you. And the other question was that how to ensure that consumers choose your platform. Do you think the lower carbon footprint argument is enough? And then I'll give some space to my colleagues, I'm sorry.
Right, so first to the revenue model here. So in the beginning, it will be offered for free, so we will not charge, but it will only be in the beginning, of course, to get enough users and to promote the project. Afterwards, we have several options what we could do. There could be a monthly membership, or only that you pay for the specific project that you want to visit. Or for example, that we will only show like 5 opportunities, but if you would like to see more. So for example, in the, let's see if I can, like here you see 4 opportunities. But then if you would like to see all 500, you will have to pay, for example, for the monthly membership. And that's how we will finance the platform. But we are not trying to make money here. We're actually only connecting. We don't have any profit objective here. I don't know if that answered your question.
The other judges?
Karina?
Yes, I think it is not a question exactly, but it's a comment. So congratulations for thinking about climate justice. We really need it and need more ideas about it here in Brazil. My comment is about that when you think about platforms and about climate justice and about traditional communities, we need to have the participation of the people from these communities in all the steps. I think this is really, really important. And a problem that I think about this is that in this community, sometimes we have problems with internet connections. And when you think about a platform that needed that just work with internet, it can be a problem. But it is just something that we need to think more about it. Okay, but it's not a problem in new project, but we need to think more about it because this is very important. Because sometimes we have a great idea about this, but the internet or the connection it is something that can stop your ideas. Or what do you think that is a solution for some community? So I think this is very important because work with traditional communities, we know that sometimes, okay, we are thinking a lot of things and sometimes, oh, we cannot do it because the people cannot participate because they have not how talk with us like we are doing here now. So right. It is not a question, but I think that it is important to think about this.
I think about the internet connection we're working together with local organizations and companies, but that doesn't have to mean necessarily that they're inside the community with bad internet connection. So I think that issue could be partially solved because those organizations do not necessarily have to be in the middle of the forest. They could also be located outside with stable internet connection. I'm not sure if I made myself clear.
Guys, we really need to move on. I really thank you all for the commentaries and answers. I don't know if Lucas, other Lucas have a last question.
That's fine. We move on.
Thank you. So,
congrats, guys.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I stop sharing.
Yes, please. Team 2, would you mind to put your presentation up?
Yes, it's me. Just a minute.
Yes, it's up.
I don't know how to make the presentation mode.
Control L.
It's not working.
Não?
Isso ali, ó. Modo tela cheia.
Yes, thank you and sorry. So
Perfect.
Let's start. We are team 2 and our project is called Ecoradoria. So we are trying to broad connections on social sustainability. We are trying to be a non-profitable organization and we are trying to solve one problem. Our problem is we have a general public that has too much information and a lack of deep insights on social sustainability. They want a reliable and critical content hub. We have a private business companies who wish to have more positive social environmental image for their customers. They are interested on getting a broad audience that is qualified one to be potential customers. And we have grassroots initiatives and we have activists that are acting individually. They have difficulty to maintain its actions and need more visibility. So they are searching for sponsorship, partnership, and a better space to spread their voices. So our solution and our differentiation point, how we are going to become unique on all of this, we are going to create Ecoradoria ecosystem. We want to establish bridges between this audience, grassroots initiatives, and social business by this non-profitable organization. So we are trying to reach this audience that want a special content, a curated content about sustainability in a critical way. We are trying to establish this community. We have these grassroots initiatives that are going to be partnered with us, co-creating on diverse contents, and we are going to be partnered to social business. Here we established some business like Dobra. It's not a social business, it's a private enterprise. And they're going to pay for us for advertising. So they're going to start our ecosystem that we want to have. I'm going to pass for the next one. In fact, we have some challenges to know how we are going to be self-sufficient. And we have here some studies about it. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit nervous. And here we are going to show you how we are going to do it. So we need to grow a broad audience that wants to have our content. And they are also willing to pay for it, pay for a curated content. And we have these enterprises that have to pay for be in our ecosystem. I'm sorry. And we have these grassroots initiatives that want to become partner with these enterprises, and also they want to have training for them and be partner of them. So briefly, and I don't know if very clear speech, but we want to create an ecosystem. We have so many challenges to think. This is a primary study, and we do need to develop it. We do need to think more about it, but we are trying to become self-sufficient, and we are trying to create these bridges. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome. These the judges. If you want to start, Lucas, Lucas Bernard.
Yeah. So first of all, congrats on the presentation. I didn't really get the main, like the core idea of the organization. I mean, what's if you'd say in one sentence, what would it be?
Would be to establish bridges between different points of our society that are interested on deep and social sustainability. We want to be a hub content, a hub network, a hub web.
So you do that in a very sort of customized consulting way, connecting to parts that are that have synergies. Is that correct?
Yeah, we want to establish these synergies, and we need to become a platform. I don't know if it's clear in my speech. We are trying to grow a broad audience. We think that maybe we can start by Instagram, creating a profile, but after this, we want to search other channels to do it. We want to create a paying signature club that our audience are going to receive some exclusively contents, and we are going to be in partnership with private enterprises and also grassroots initiatives and individual activists.
Okay. Yeah, so I think my main feedback would be to think about really where to start, right? Because I'm relatively used to working with ecosystem businesses in a way, like businesses that have many different ways, like many different services or products or whatever. Climate Ventures is an example, or like the company I work for is also an example. But you truly have to think about where to start and what's the main sort of service or the main product you're going to launch and to solve what kind of specific problem, right? Because it's okay to go wide and explore different revenue streams or different products and services and all that, but to really get kickstart, you need to sort of narrow it down and think about one core product or one core service and how you're going to monetize that service. And I think monetizing content is very tough, right? If you think about the mainstream media or even like large newspaper companies, like they have all that the paywall and stuff, but usually most of their revenue stream come from advertising, right? And it's very hard to sell data, and it's very hard to sell content nowadays because of Google and all the amount of information we have out there. So I think I'll think about it a little harder on that. And just one comment on the pitch itself. I would try to avoid saying trying to. You'd be constantly saying like we're trying to. When you're pitching your idea, just say we're going to do it. Just say like this is what we do, even though we're not doing it. Just say, you know, this is what we do. This is who we are, and not we're trying to be. We're trying to do. It gives more confidence to your speech.
Thank you, Lucas, Bernard. Any other judge? We have 1 minute for questions. If not, I'm gonna go for the next speech.
Karina doesn't want to say something. I want to.
Okay. Please
No,
be brief.
not yet.
So nice presentation, Julia. Congratulations. We currently have an ongoing project at Climate Ventures in which we are interviewing sustainability leaders from large companies and also investors. And interestingly, several interviewees comment on some of the challenges they have and always mention the need to educate society more on these topics to really change things. So my question is, you are assuming that there are people who want to have a more critical and participative relation to these themes. And I agree. But I also think that anyone who really wants to get involved has probably done so. So what is the difference in your community to reach the level of engagement you need? What is your bet, you know? Because like Lucas said, it's so hard to do something different in terms of content nowadays.
We see our different point, our unique point from other initiatives. It's to be a hub, it's to aggregate information, because we know that nowadays we have so many information on this issue of sustainability, climate actions, and sometimes it may become messy or confusing for someone who are not really in touch with all this debate, with all this discussion. So we are going to reach a public, an audience that is starting in these debates, that is starting this issue and don't know how to start. So being a hub that's going to aggregate many initiatives that it's already on road, so they will know where to search and from there to get other initiatives.
Julia, so sorry, I'm gonna have to cut you there for the next page. Please, team 3, would you mind to put up your presentation? Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Pleasure to be here. So we are going to present our solution, Amazen, the Living Forest Repository, or if I may say it in Portuguese, Amazen, o Armazém da Floresta Viva. So next slide, please. Deforestation is, especially in Brazil, the biggest threat to the climate, the greatest source of emission, and it's unfortunately going in the wrong direction. The main barrier to deforestation is indigenous and traditional people who have lived sustainably in the forest since the beginning of times. But these people, and women in particular, they are usually marginalized, vulnerable, and lack economic opportunities. And this has only been aggravated with the COVID crisis. They've been hardly hit by it. But they are very rich in culture and knowledge of the forest, from which they derive a great variety of produce. They face challenges channeling this production to markets that will offer a fair price for them. So Amazen is coming to bridge this gap between the communities and a wider market. That where we also see increasing demand for ethical, sustainable, and unique products. But Amazon is a huge region, so we decided to go with a pilot, specifically with the Kaxinawa community in Acre, selling a product. There is slings, baby carriers that they do by weaving. So now we're going to show a little video of our idea. So our idea is to collaborate with cooperatives and address the specific challenge of this community. So lack of access to raw materials to produce, and then bring these to markets that especially try to reach mothers that will be willing to buy this product and pay the full price for it. So Amazen will take care of this logistics and the marketing side and provide them a constant and frequent and reliable revenue for the product, which would mean that they will be able to scale, because now they are limited, their sales is limited only to peer-to-peer sales, so through their network, and let them achieve the full potential of their production. And with this pilot, our goal is to test the methodology for community engagement, sourcing, logistics, and marketing in order to be able to scale the solution to other communities, and also sourcing a greater variety of products. And the end goal of the solution is to empower the communities, women in special, and strengthen a sustainable economic model that reflects the value of the standing forest.
Thank you.
Welcome.
The judges, please.
So congratulations for your project. So I was asking you about the differential of your work, and you have answered me. So I have the answers now about the differential. So that's it. I know.
Thank you. Lucas Bernard, you open your mic.
Yeah, so one quick question is, how are you going to market and commercialize those products? Or I didn't get, is it e-commerce, or what's the main means of commercialization?
Yes, so the idea is e-commerce with marketing strategy mainly through social media, but we are also open to another model that would be finding shops that are already dealing with sustainable, unique production and placing our products in these shops, like the physical products. So you allow for consumers to come and try them and see them, especially with the sling. But we think like the marketing strategy is something that we would have to tailor specifically to each product. So that's definitely a next step for us to fine tune. But a platform with web sales, and then maybe complemented by having distributed in key strategic shops in different locations, so people could to gain visibility and also get customers to be able to come in and see it and try it.
Okay, Lucas.
Thank you.
Yeah, just I had the same question as Lucas. So congratulations, Luisa. You have a British accent. It's always nice to hear it. So we have an ongoing project as well at Climate Ventures, looking at the maintenance and the value of the Floresta em Pé, and also looking to find ways to facilitate the flow of Amazonian projects to larger consumers centers. 2 prototypes were born in our laboratory, and it's worth checking them out. Their names are Amazonia Hub and Plataforma Biobá. Just
Yes, thank you, Lucas. It's a big challenge to tackle the how huge the Amazon region is, and how you channel the production out of there. So I think we're going to need more than one initiative, and it would be amazing to cooperate with the existing initiatives to partner up and maybe solve things together.
Yes, of course. Have you ever heard of these initiatives? I just told
Yes, the first one not. Can you actually just repeat it? I just got my pen.
Right. Amazonia Hub, Amazonia Hub, and Plataforma Biobá.
Yeah, the Biobá I had heard about it.
Yeah, just recently, I think that they launched a e-commerce website on Mercado Livre with. Oh, that's the one. Amazon. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I think my suggestion would be you sort of I can see like 2 ways. I mean, one, you go within a specific product, let's say clothing, whatever, right? Accessories, like jewelry, whatever, right? And then you help communities build the supply chain, and you do the commercialization and marketing and etc. And the other is probably what connects us. There's this organization called Connexus. They do help communities, indigenous communities, the small villages and stuff, to sort of build their own supply chain and then scale their production and access the market. And that's a different approach, right? You either go with one specific product and then you find you build your own supply chain, and then you find people who are going to produce for you or produce your products. And then the other way is to support maybe communities to access the market, get fund, and also training and education, so that they can actually build a business model and scale production and access the market and meet the market's needs, right? Because once you sell to big players, you have to, produce constantly. You have to meet a certain quality and so on. So yeah, I'll probably get these 2 benchmarks.
Thank you. Sorry, Lucas. Thank you so much. We're gonna have to go for the next pitch. Please, team 4. Team 3.
Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, just minimize here. Okay, let's go. So, hello there, my name is Luisa Miao, and I'm going to present you Turtle Box, the solution for a more sustainable delivery. So have you ever thought about how much trash is generated in each delivery order? Multiplied by 1 million, that's the number of delivery orders that delivery apps receives per day. If we turn it into money, it's like 720 million spent on delivery meal boxes per year, which means that since they are 80% of them are single-use items, we are throwing money in the trash. Restaurants try to be more sustainable, adopting recyclable meal box, but actually only 3% of Brazilian waste is recycled, unfortunately. That's why Turtle Box came up to solve this problem in a very simple way, using reverse logistics of reusable meal box. So how is it going to work? Restaurants receive an order with the option of Turtle Box packaging. The delivery guy delivers it to the final customer, and at the end, the final customer say that he or she wants to give it back. So he returns it to Turtle Box that do a protocol of sanitization, and after that returns it to the restaurant. Our business model is called Meal Box as a Service, and we charge 2 reals from the restaurants and a refundable fee of R$2.50 from the customers that can turn into gift cards later. Our prototype, we try to focus on seeing the clients choosing Turtle Box on the menu, the app, and also returning the Turtle Box. So we did these 2 prototypes. We validated with 82 people that 86% would buy the Turtle Box instead of normal packaging. Our solution is also how can I say? It's eco-friendly. As we see, we reduce waste, CO2 emissions, and also the water used in the production process. And our final customers' benefits are the sustainable consumption in an easy and simple way, and the cashback when packaging is returned. And for the restaurants, they have the sustainability at a low cost, the customer loyalty, and also positioning as an eco-friendly brand. We have like benchmarks around the world in Australia, United States, and next year, Burger King is going to adopt reusable packagings. Turtle Box has already 2 restaurants in Belo Horizonte and 8 restaurants interested in that solution, and we already returned 20 Turtle Boxes. Our next steps written here, going to São Paulo, making partnership with supermarkets, enterprises, building to have more points to collect this Turtle Box, and later some partnerships with delivery apps and cooperatives. This is the wonderful team of Turtle Box. Thank you very much for you all. Let's make the planet greener together.
Perfect. Just on time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The judges, the floor is yours.
So I didn't really get the pricing part. Who's paying for what and how much?
So
Go ahead.
The restaurant pays like R$2. That's almost the same that he pays for recyclable meal box. But our one, the one you use, can be returned 300 times. So we change it for the same cost. And for the customer, it's like
Sorry, that's for the restaurant, right?
Yes, R$2, yes.
Okay.
And for the person, it's like R$2.50. And if the person returns it, it gets all the money back. And it will be like a gift card in the app, delivery app.
So if I order food on iFood, let's say, I'm paying the $2.50, and then if I return the box, I'll get a cashback. Is that correct?
Yes, right.
Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thank you, Lucas. The other judges, do you have questions for them? No?
Yes.
Yes. Oh.
I'm sorry, I lost my connection during your presentation, Luisa. Mas parabéns. We have a similar project on our pipeline called Repote. Take a look at this initiative when you can. Pote. I saw your MeViro panel, and I'm glad that you are worried with the practical part of the project for clients and restaurants. It's all over there. But it's not clear for me, how will it work for the restaurants to how can I say it? recuperate, not finding the right word, to get para recuperar. Yes, of course, that's
to get it back.
To get it back. I have to order again in this restaurant.
No, you don't need to. After the final customer eats his food, he scans a QR code on the meal box that explains what is the flow, and if he wants or she wants to give it back, this person fill a form and we go there to pick it up.
Okay.
This is like the model we are trying right now, but later we are thinking about put some hub points like in supermarket or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
and
you.
Apache is a reference for us. We are studying what they are doing too. And it's very nice that we have people doing this job here.
Thank you, guys. Congratulations to all the teams. You have done such a huge and awesome work. You deserve, please open all the mics and give them a round of applause. They all deserve it for all the hard work they done. Thank you so much. Now the judges are going to be confined in a different room for a couple of minutes. So they're going to judge all the teams and their solutions, their presentation. And then after, and we are all going to stay in this room so we can talk a little bit about the next steps. And then we're going to have the final ceremony. Okay?
All right.
I think everyone needs to watch the video we made. We can do if we have a space to, because they don't play in our presentation. And I think.
Oh, right. It's going to, is it going to be you to share it, Shirley?
I can share it. It's video and you guys need to see it because it's pretty.
I reckon that Clara has to make you like a co-host so you can have like the audio.
Okay.
Does it have audio?
So it crashed in our presentation. We didn't have audio and it didn't go to the end, but it's so good. Pictures are actually the community we were talking about. So I think you guys deserve to see it. And deserve to show it as well.
Would you mind to?
I mean to share it.
You're sharing now, right? Okay, you are already a co-host.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then you're gonna have like a selection box down, so you can select to share your sound as well.
I need to put the sound there as well.
Yes, you have to select the checkbox that says like you have to close the presentation and then present it again, selecting a checkbox on the screen share button that says like share system sound.
I see the share advanced sharing options, is it?
For me it says share computer sound.
Compartilhação do computador, é bem baixo, assim. Tipo, do lado de compartilhar a tela, tem compartilhação do computador.
Oh, well, it doesn't show this for me. This advanced sharing options, multiple participant only. Well, I'll try to play. If you say there's no audio, I come back here. Is that fine?
Okay.
Okay. Let's do it. Okay. No, I actually need to see where it is. Sorry, guys. I have so many things open here. That's what like one thing looks like. Okay, let's do this from here. Because I think. Can you hear it?
I can hear it, but I cannot see it.
Oh no. You cannot see it.
No, please stop screen sharing and share it again.
Oh my goodness, I thought it would be easier. Okay.
Yeah, it's not always easy. Okay. Yeah, now I can see it.
Can see it? Okay, let me go to the beginning. Okay. Oh, right. Can you see it?
Yes, and I can hear it as well.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry, guys. It's complicated more than I thought. Okay, good. No. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you. It's really great video.
Thank you. So now I'm going to assign our judges to their room, the private
Yes,
room.
please.
Deliberate, okay.
Can you send me also?
Yes.
As soon as they're gone, we're gonna start to talk about the next steps, okay? Clara, I don't think that they're receiving the notification.
Oh, the judges are still here?
Yes. Would you mind to just look on the screen, like on the bottom? There should be like a button there.
Yes. No?
I believe you closed all the breakout rooms.
Yes.
Leave and then come back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you should try leaving, coming back. Sorry for that.
Everyone?
Everyone?
No, no, just the judges.
No, just the judges, please.
Please.
Qual a orientação? Desculpem. Tô de ouvido aqui, mas não recebi nenhum.
Ah, Lucas, se você puder sair do Zoom e voltar, para eu poder colocar vocês na sala de judges. Obrigada.
Beleza. Rapidinho.
No. Didn't work for me.
No, you're gonna come back here, and then she's gonna assign you to a different place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So, Clara, now it's
Mm-hmm. Well, Lucas Bernard, are you still here? Haven't you received any invitation?
No.
That's super weird because for me it appears that you are on room 5.
No.
Maybe they
why?
have to meet in another place.
We have been doing this the entire weekend.
Move him to a different
Yes, I
room,
did that.
and then from the other one.
That's what I did the last time.
I can open another Zoom room for us, like independently, and you can go on here.
Okay.
Is it okay, Lucas, Karina? Are you there? I don't think.
I don't see. So it doesn't show me the option to breakout rooms.
Yeah. Not even in the lower bar of your screen?
It doesn't show, no.
No.
And I was actually using breakout rooms right before joining this call, so it should be.
What is showing is like a survey in Catchy. It's not a.
In the bar.
Yeah.
In the bar on the lower end, no, just reactions, record, share screen, chat, participants, stop screen, mute.
I will share with you the judges. Is it possible for us to go to Google Meets? Are you okay with that? Yeah, Karina, other Lucas? And I'll send to your email, okay? I'll send right now and we get out of here, okay?
Thank you and sorry for that.
Thank you so much. I reckon that we can stop recording now.
Yeah, I'm going to pause it and then we can.
So, yeah, in this moment, I think I'm so nervous and anxious as you guys during the pitch. So, Unleash Hacks Award. Ah, first of all, for all the talents, congratulations for completing this step of your journey. This is an important step, but it's only one step in your journey of becoming a climate activist, a climate entrepreneur, you know, engaging in this huge ecosystem that is not only a Brazilian ecosystem of climate professional, climate scientists, climate I don't know, everyone engaged with sustainable development, trying to transform the world and achieve the sustainable development goals in to 2030. So you've become Unleash community. You have access to Unleash community platform. You receive an YCL certificate and 15% discount in the YCL course. Right, girls from Youth Climate Leaders? So that's very great. For all the 4 teams, you really nailed the prototype phase. This has been incredible. As we said 100 times, this is very new to us also because usually we don't reach the prototype phase. And we have a little surprise. And I'm going to pass to Barry so he can reveal this surprise.
Okay. Yeah. So thanks. You guys did a great job over the last 2 days, and was very impressed. And there's Unleash money for the top three teams. And one of the things that, after seeing this, my organization, the Water Environment Federation, who's an Unleash talent partner, would like to ensure that there's at least a little bit for everybody. So we're going to give $100 to each of the 4 teams to start a little bit on prototyping. So congratulations to everybody to get a little seed money to get moving.
Woo!
Yay!
Here's a lot.
Open the mic and
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you, Barry.
Yay!
Thank you.
This is some great news. Literally everybody's a winner here, and you're all already like sustainable development goals champions, unleash talents, and incredible entrepreneurs. So congratulations, and let's move on. You ought to be proud of yourself, everyone, for this weekend of hard working and only the beginning of your journey. So remember, every team already got this $100 from Barry organizations, but Unleash already also have a prize for the top 3. Just remember, a reminder of this award. And also for the first prize, we'll have the fast track for the Climate Launchpad. This is an initiative from the Climate Venture. Lucas, Neto, would you like to explain what is this fast track to the boot camp? Like, just to...
Yeah, everybody, this fast track is the first prize debate among the finalists of the national final of Climate Launchpad 2021. Is the biggest global competition of green ideas of the world, and being a finalist means that you will boot camp. You will present your pitch in a big event for all the climate entrepreneurship ecosystem. So it's something really nice.
Thank you, Lucas. This is a very good prize. So I'm sweating here. I don't know about you.
Normally we have many phases before the finalist phase. We have like 4 or 5 for that. So that's what you are jumping these phases, you know.
This is amazing, guys. This is
Thank you. Thank you so great.
such a reward. And I would also like to add to it that YCL has decided also to extend the access to the YCL network hubs to the fourth team, of course. So you all participants are going to have access to the hubs. And I don't know if Cassia would like to compliment me on something, but this is something that we are really happy to offer you all.
Sorry, I was muted. We were just discussing how difficult it is to select a team among so many great ideas. And I think it just makes sense that we have you all advancing this and other endeavors that you have over time with our support. So thank you very much for your effort on this weekend. We are really impressed.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Woohoo. So I'm nervous, so help me out here. Is this recording or just to make sure if you guys...
Yeah, it's saying recording here.
It's being recorded.
Pictures and things like that. Okay, let's go. Awards revelation time. I'm really sorry. So the third place.
After the break.
After the break. No, not after the break. Don't have break. So third place goes to Ambient Talking. Team won. Congratulations. You won.
Congratulations, team.
You won $200 and all the amazing award and being a part of this amazing network. So congratulations, team one. Let's do the second place. Goes to Turtle Box. Team 4 Turtle Box. Congratulations, guys. You can open your mic and
yay!
Be happy about it. Thank you.
Congrats.
And the moment we've been waiting for, the first place, which is gonna be Amazen.
Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations, guys. You were amazing. You've been through such a journey here in this weekend. And it's incredible to see the evolution of your prototype, of your initiative. So you guys, everyone's amazing. And thank you. Thank you very much. Are you happy, Tim? You want to say a few words?
Oh my God, I want to cry of happiness.
That's so good.
Team, congratulations.
You rock. You're amazing.
No words, I'm so happy.
Oh,
no, I think we congratulate Lisa for the amazing idea, and I think the teamwork, like we were really good together, guys. I think we were amazing together, like working as a team, everyone collaborating and sharing the ideas and fixing things. And we have a queen, like where's our queen? Irina is our MILESTONES queen. So yeah, we nailed it really. So
guys,
congratulations to all teams. I think everyone did a really good job actually.
Yes.
Watching everything, like every group working together was really good. Sharing ideas as well and meeting everyone. It's good.
So this is your finalist prize, guys. You should be happy. You should celebrate today and even on Zoom together. Just remind of the awards for the second and the third place. And I think that's it. I'm so happy. I'm also expecting you to be very happy of your work. Just final reminders: submit your ideas through the idea submissions form. The OT are going to remind you that. Fill out the survey form. The OT will be in touch about post-hack support. We'll be here also helping you with the price and things like that. And let's get a photo. Everyone, turn your camera on and show your faces of just a reminder also, we are all in this together. So this has been a journey for us also of the OT. I really want to thank all the people, Klebe, Clara, Cassia, who've been together here sweating behind of this organization, all the facilitators that helping us to, you know, and helping you to get through this journey. We are on this together. We have like 10 years to reach the SDGs, and we know it will be very hard. So it's very important, the job we are doing here. So thank you, a big thank you for you all. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. This was in.
And just a reminder, guys, the form for the solutions catalog is already open for you to fill it out. Okay, I know that you're not really into it now, but please fill it up until the end of the day. Okay, and I cannot say thank you and enough for the OT and all the facilitators. You did like. The facilitators did the hard push-up part, and we were just like here talking to you, trying to make your life a little bit easier. But thank you a lot for all the talents.
So let's
take
an amazing picture, everyone, with this camera on.
Yes, please, everyone.
Yeah, but this is a good time for you to call the Ola, right? Like everyone is on.
Oh,
right?
Yes. Because the other one was really good. I was really good on that Ola as well. I think that everybody got like a second chance now. Going to record us. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Unleash Hack Brazil!
Unleash
Oh,
Oh, I don't have an arm. Like.
Guys, thank you. Thank you so much. You're just amazing.
Okay, let's do it again because we have 2 pages of people. So now I want to pick, I want to photo of the second page, please. So 1, 2, 3. Unleash Brazil. Okay, thanks. Thank you very much.
Anyone want to say a few words, or we are just going to rest and celebrate this amazing work that you've done?
Awesome.
Os comentários também, galera. Agora é hora de...
Aê!
And just
Fernando?
thank you all for the opportunity.
Oh,
it was great to be with you during these days, sharing information, sharing all of things we did here. So congratulations for all. Thank you very much.
Great.
Thank you very much, everyone. It was super nice to be a part of this. Get feedback, get tips, get criticism, and I hope we're all gonna remain active in the WhatsApp group, because for many of us it's just a little like a screen glimpse, but I think we can all see like that everybody's eyes they are alive and wanting to make a difference. So. For me, one of the challenges has been that I've always been feeling like quite alone with my project. I didn't have anyone to discuss it with. It's the first time I bring it out to anyone. And I guess a lot of us are in the same position. So yeah, it would be amazing to keep in touch on WhatsApp and strengthen this community and just give feedback and support to each other.
Thank you. Guys.
Anyone else?
We're gonna have to close the final close of the Zoom meeting. Okay.
Guys, to express yourself, to dance. I don't want to put some music because I just got confused.
I have a question, Kleber. Is all the information what we need to do to register, like ICL, everything, is that in the main Miro board for us to access?
Main Miro board or your own board. If you're like looking for the form that you have to finish to fill it out until the end of the day, it's on your board. But we're going to make sure that you're going to receive everything that you need by email. Okay.
Yeah. I don't think that YCL information is on the Miro board, but we are going to send you the emails with the the survey, the form to fill up, and get your awards and things like that. So you're going to keep in touch. Okay.
Oh, I want to. So as we were speaking with the team too, I suggest then we have a live together. If you guys are creating the page, decide to create the page on Instagram. So the invitations are there. So we have an Instagram page to talk about science, like this in Portuguese. It's Ped Ciência. So please follow us. And then, yeah, the invitation is open for the team to contribute if you guys want to join us as well, or if you're creating your own page. So I'm glad to, the invitation is open for us to do like our first live together. So we don't have too many followers, just my mom and like my parents. I'm kidding. But it's like, yeah, so that's it. And thank you everyone. It was nice meeting you guys.
Oh, I would like to congratulate everyone, and especially those who have challenged themselves by coming here and having to pitch and design a project in English. I know how this is challenging. We're not used to it. So it was also a challenge for me. I would like to thank you all and thank Unleash team and my colleagues at the EOT and the facilitators. So thank you all very much, and let's keep in touch. I learned a lot and we all did. And yeah, let's move on.
A round of applause for everybody, for our judges, for our facilitators, for our talents. Thank you.
Partners, Choice Movement, Climate Ventures, you're incredible.
Yes.
For us here.
Water Federation, thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you so much.